It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway from Kansas City. Oh, good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with a rookie. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Stroud to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Herbert. Throw out wide is incomplete. These two teams had met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Herbert now. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnston. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. The hitter here is complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. 10 yards on the big one. It's 2nd and inches. Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. After the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, here's Smith again. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And Stroud now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualize
A big scene, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, LA! Quentin Johnston, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0.
14. Chiefs, nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
And here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Oh, hey, foul. Swat. Another swat. Buggy. Why Tony?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's going to wind up and air it out. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
You talk about this Chiefs defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
To the air again, Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Go. Hey, ram. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Los Angeles.
Go. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Line. 13 more yards. That's another charge.
Herbert throwing again. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Oronde Gadsden, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Makes the score.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Why Tony?
Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Hey, go lion.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he's got it. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Oronde Gadsden, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a rout is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Fighting through at the 25. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They begin with a run by Smith. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
All right.
Now Stroud. Over the middle, it's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
A first down carry for Smith. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashard Smith, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Here's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
21 yards.
A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chargers.
On the ground, this is Omarion Hampton. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7. A run once more with Hampton. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Try to run for it with Hampton. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They snap it to Herbert. That is caught. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Keandre Lambert-Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Here we go, let's go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here we go.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Why Tony?
Second and 13. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Smith up the middle. Room here to run. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashard Smith, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Back to throw. Herbert. It's caught at the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, putting the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
11. Hey, uno more. Stop.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Uno. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
18. What's that? 19 Texas.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Fourth down. Here's Stroud. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Go. Let's go. 59, 59. Why did it
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. He gets this to Hampton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
18. What's that? Why Tony? Tony.
Stroud working out of the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Hey, south. All right. 18. Look to hot.
Final play of the half. Stroud. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure to hit some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. Herbert changing things up.
Hey, go lion. Set.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got another one to Johnston. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 32 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Oh, ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And for one, a few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Stroud looking to throw. To the left side, finds his receiver Noel. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
And now they'll shift things around. They'll try and run forward with Smith. There he goes again. Boy, 179 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So it's 3rd and 1. The defense, they stack the box, and that's the problem. You break through that first level, there's no second level.
And most good running teams work against stacked defenses. They don't care if you have 6 in the box, 7 in the box, 8 in the box. It doesn't matter to them. Block people, give your running back a chance, because it could pay off big as it just did there.
Smith not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jalen Noel from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs are able to at least get 1 score back. Extra point by Butker is on target. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Right sideline, that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead,
and he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Herbert now. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
you're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift.
And Stroud now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
All right.
Inside handoff, Smith. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll try to pick it up himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. He's got the first down and more than that. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stroud completes this out wide. And out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's going to be sacked back in the 23-yard line. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
Here we go.
An audible here to get a new look. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Stroud looking to change the play.
Hey, uno more. Parky. Look the hot.
Back to throw here. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Why Tony?
Stroud. Under pressure, and they get to him again. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And now they'll audible to something else.
South. Hey, uno. Hey.
3rd and goal, Stroud. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
A gain of 8 brings up 4th down and goal.
Oh, hey. 118. What's up? Hey, South.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Hey, South. 11.
Stroud now on 4th down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will be brought down well shot. And the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Charger drive about to get going. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's to Amarian Hampton out of the backfield. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
And even with the game seemingly at hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Now it's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. He gets it to Johnston. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Chargers. Keandre Lambert-Smith from 8 yards out. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Stroud. That ball caught by Campbell. And he's going to be up in bounds right at midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Stroud. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on the board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Charger drive about to get going. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. In the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This one game is pretty much right on the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field are already making plans for the evening.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. Back to throw here, Herbert. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And that last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And, boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he'd throw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Right. Hey, Ram. 21, 5'9", 5'9". 59.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Go.
Now Herbert, third and goal. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the fourth quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, this goes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Here we go.
On second down, here's Smith again. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They're going to pass here with Herbert. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Ray. Hey, count. Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Herbert going to change the play here. Back to throw again. He's got another one to Johnston. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
At the 2-yard line.
Ram.
Here's Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time.